Hello, my name is Nick Lake, and we are here trying to do a garden transformation in my family's backyard. There's my dad doing some work, and I'm going to give you a run through of what we got going on. This is a before video, hopefully. So, there is some succulents. We're going to put them up in that corner over there. We just got a new garden bed. Here's our dog, Roxy. And so, we've been pulling some rocks that we had collected up on this hill off the hill, and they're going to be sculptural elements. We'll use them to help hold up our new terraces. This is back hill we're going to transform. We're going to add a whole bunch of compost onto there. And so we're filling out some bed regions. Here we'll have a couple terrace beds. Eventually we'll raise up soil a bit, and we're building up on top of this clay soil. It's a lot of heavy clay, and we're going to be able to revitalize everything by bringing in compost and mulch. And we got some wood around, and we're going to use those as hugelkultur. They're going to soak up a lot of water. They'll be like big sponges, self-watering garden beds. This is trying set. We'll come around here. Here's some more hugelkultur logs. And we trimmed these escalonias back a bit to make new bed space, and we're just leaving their trimmings on the ground, and we're going to cover those up with compost, and we're going to cover this space up with cardboard. There's this Vinca ground cover that's pretty all over the place, so we're going to cover it with cardboard and smother it out, and all its leftovers will just decompose slowly under there, and will help make new topsoil humus vital nutrients. Here's some straw. This is going to be some mulch for on top of everything, and also this will be some mushroom food because we're going to put some mushroom beds in here. We have some garden oysters and some King Stropharia garden giant mushroom spawn that we ordered from Paul Stamets online, and so they're going to be able to munch on a lot of this wood, this alder that will be the hugelkultur sponge basin, and our terrace walls will also be good mushroom food. Here we have some tipuana trees, and they are part of the legume family, and so their roots have a beneficial relationship with rhizobium bacteria, and that bacteria catches nitrogen out of the air and fixes it in the ground in little pods, little podules, and so it's pretty much self-fertilizing trees. So thank you, tipuana legumes. Up there are some grapes, and that's a alder stump. We're going to pull these rocks down because we're going to be filling up a lot of soil on this hillside and making new terrace beds. Here we have an avocado tree and a little rock spiral going on. Here is some eucalyptus branches mixed in with some oak trimmings and some other escalonia trimmings and the straw. And this is going to be our hugel bed, and also our mushroom bed, and also our terrace wall. There's a new walnut tree that we planted just recently, and we're gonna add in a bit of terrace around the base of that and get in a lot of mixed plantings surrounding it, polyculture. We already got some yarrow seeds and some lupin flower seeds in there. The yarrow is a native. Both of those, lupins and yarrow, are natives, and they both grow deep roots that will help hold up our new terraces. And the lupins are also legumes, and they do the same thing the tipuanas do. They fix nitrogen with their beneficial relationship with rhizobium bacteria. We'll be filling in this whole hillside with new terraces and new beds with our huge load of compost. 16 yards we got dropped off in the front, so we'll be doing some wheelbarrow loads really soon. Here's our lemon tree. We'll be adding some more citrus trees, some more guava trees, some other fruit trees, hopefully some figs, an apple tree. We just filled this garden bed with compost, and we're going to put a lot of sunflowers in there. They handle the high nutrient soil really well. Here are some cuttings of a plum tree we just put in the front yard. They have some willow tea and other high nutrient water in there to help them grow roots. The willow tea is a rooting hormone, or has a rooting hormone in it, and they hopefully will help boost the growth there. Here we have some water sitting out to dechlorinate. And we also put some worm castings and some mycorrhizae powder. It has endo and ecto mycorrhizae, which are a fungus that grows in and around the roots of plants, and they help facilitate the exchange of nutrients and distributes water throughout the soil well. And there's some worm castings in there also, so these are just really fertilizer waters, some good plant teas. Over here we have our new worm bin started. We've got their newspaper bedding. We let them sit in the newspaper for about a week before we're going to add new food. They've definitely started moving around in their new beds, and they feel comfortable in here, so we'll be able to put food in there really soon. They're in there moving around nice and happy. Soon we'll get those worm casting teas, and there'll be all the fertilizer we need. They've got 9 different kinds of bacteria in their bellies, and so their castings have all that bacteria in it, and when we put it in the water and stir it around a while, that bacteria will multiply, and we'll water our plants with it, and it'll enter into the soil everywhere and be some really tasty stuff for the plants. And we've got some more seeds started over there. Here's our pile of cardboard, which we're using for sheet mulching. We put that underneath the soil in that garden bed to smother out the grass. And we're going to do that spread out in a few other spots to block out a lot of the vinca that's growing everywhere and give us some new clean beds to grow in. And we'll do it down here for a little herb berm we have planned. So there's a good little vision of what we've got so far, and we'll show you again soon what we get going on once the work is done. Happy planting. We're calling it done for now. What we got. Do a run through. Michael Chawa Jaja chilling. Terrace hillside. Take a seat. A whole nother bench. The oak tree.